You could save a life with just 20 seconds at the sink. In a world that is battling with infection, hand washing is your first line of defense. Welcome to Wellness Health Services Health Talks. I'm Dr. Joshua Nderitu, a family physician. I have interest in public health and cancer prevention and treatment. In this video, we are going to look at hand washing and the way you can get rid of a myriad of infection just from this simple act. And it's not only a simple act, but it is something that we need to consistently do, but not only do, but do it the right way. So let's look at the power of cleaning our hands. Hand hygiene is one of the most effective ways to prevent the spread of diseases. Scientifically, by the CDC, hand washing has been shown to reduce diarrheal diseases by 40%. It has been shown to reduce respiratory diseases by 20%. And it has also been shown to reduce hospital-acquired infection significantly. So every time you go to the hospital or you are going to see someone who is sick, before you enter the room for the sick person, remember to wash your hands. Before you touch the person who is sick, remember to wash your hands. After you have touched the person who is sick, remember to wash your hands. This will prevent you from getting infection from the person who is sick, and also it will prevent you bringing new infections to the person who is unwell. Because many times we bring outside bags and we bring them to our sick family members who are already overwhelmed with illness. And because of the illness, their immunity could be compromised. So the simple act of washing your hands could make a difference in their lives. And we can wash our hands with the water, or we can use the alcohol sanitizers. And for the alcohol sanitizers to be effective, they must have more than 60% of the alcohol, and you must adequately apply them on all the surfaces of your hands, the inner and the outer part of your hands, and rub adequately. So, why does hand washing save lives? Germs are invisible, but they are deadly. Every touch it could mean you moving germs from one point to the next, from door handles, our phones, handling money, can carry viruses, bacteria, and parasites. But washing hands interrupts the stain of infection. So if you touch the door handle before you greet someone and you wash your hands, then you break that cycle of bringing the bags that you collected from the door handle from that to the next person. If you touch your phone and you wash your hands before greeting somebody, you prevent germ from your phone getting to the next person. If you touch money, you wash your hands, then you prevent the possibility of transmitting germs from the money to the next person. And remember that money is one of the things that we do not realize that it is one of the biggest carriers of germs, because you can imagine where all the places that people put money, and then all the germs that it collects. And then when you touch money, you don't wash your hands, you eat with those dirty hands, you infect yourself, you greet other people, you infect themselves. So when should you wash your hands? The critical moments that we should wash our hands: before eating or preparing food, very important. Then after using the toilet, remember to wash your hands. After coughing, sneezing, or blowing your nose, remember also not to use the palm of your hand as you are coughing a device. Either use a handkerchief or use your elbow, because if you use your hand, you are coughing germs into your hands, and then you go touch others and you spread your germs to other people. And you need to learn what we call the cough hygiene. If you want to know more about cough hygiene, you can watch one of my videos in the Overall Health YouTube channel. Then after touching animals or garbage, yeah, you have touched your pet, you have moved garbage in your house. Before anything else, wash your hands. Before and after caring for someone ill. Before you touch wood, before you greet sick persons, wash your hands. After you touch them, wash your hands. So after coming home from the outside, before you get into the house and start greeting people, wash your hands. This is very important. So, what are some of the common ways that we spread germs? Public transport, the seats, the greetings, and the likes. The mobile phones, handling them from one person to the next. Elevator buttons and the handles, the ones we touch on, and the elevator buttons. Shared workspaces like your working table, tables in the cafeteria or in the restaurants. Uh, then dirty water and food. This is obvious, and then protect yourself and others with proper hand washing when you touched any of these surfaces. Very important to wash your hands. So proper hand washing techniques, very important. Sometimes we do not pay the attention, and we say that for you to get adequate hand washing, you need to wet your hands with clean water, apply soap and lather well, do all the parts, the palms, the backs, in between the fingers, the fingernails, under the nails, and the scrub for at least 20 seconds for each of the parts. And there is a mnemonic that people like that when you are washing each of the parts, sing a happy birthday twice, so that you know that you are spending enough time scrubbing that part of the hand adequately. So do not be in a hurry. At least don't spend less than 20 minutes scrubbing each part of the body. And very important also, not only you should wash your hands, but also teach your children to wash your hands and teach them uh, to wash their hands appropriately. Rinse thoroughly and also dry with a clean towel or air dry. This is also important so that you don't wash and then you carry the germs. And when you are closing the tap after you have washed your hand, close the tap with the hard tile so that you don't again get the bacteria from the tap and you carry them along and you have washed your hands. Then you have the ways of washing hands: soap versus sanitizer. Soap and water, the best for visibly dirty hands and the most effective overall. Uh, this is like if you have removed gloves, if like for myself, when I work in a hospital, I remove gloves, there is no compromise about it. Gloves have powder. For me to be clean, I need to wash with water. If you have just examined a patient, then you can use the alcohol sanitizers, which must have more than 60% of the alcohol. And these ones are alternatives when water is not available or the towels to dry your hands are not available. So remember that the sanitizers, they do not remove all the types of germs, but if they have a good amount of alcohol, they do remove almost 95% of the germs. So, what is the impact of not washing hands in the healthcare? In hospitals, hard hygiene saves lives daily. It prevents sepsis. Sepsis is a serious infection that can be life-threatening that are generalized in a person's body. They prevent some of the resistant bacteria that can be life-threatening. Then they also prevent cross contaminations between patients. So when you examine one patient, do not go and examine another patient. Examine one patient, wash your hands before you go to examine the other patient. Even family members, when you come to see your patient, before you enter to see the patient, wash your hands. Before you leave the patient, wash your hands. If you take a call with your phone, before you touch other people or greet them, wash your hands. Very important. So every missed hand wash can put patients at risk. And one of the important things is that even patients, if they do not see their health care providers wash their hands, with all due respect, remind them to wash your hands. They are protecting you and they are also protecting other patients so that we prevent the spread of infections. So teach, model, and repeat. Children learn by watching. So it is important that we make hand washing a family ritual and place posters near sinks on the right way of doing hand washing. Teach songs for 20 seconds timing so that kids learn how to watch and scrub each part of the hand for 20 seconds. And then when they do it the right way, encourage them, celebrate the consistency. So if you like this information and you want to be a public health champion, uh, subscribe to the overall YouTube channel. Also share your experiences with hand washing in the comments section of this video, and also share this information with someone else who can also be a champion, prevent infection from spreading. Remember, microorganisms that are resistant to antibiotics are becoming a big menace in the African continent, and we need to cut this spread of infections. So every time you wash your hands, you protect yourself, you protect your family, and you protect your community. It is simple, it is powerful, and it is life-saving. Let's embrace it all. Thank you for watching, share, and comment.